welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Seahawks and the Ravens. All that and more coming up next.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it. Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scotch, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really...
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, this game right from the jump.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Well, this group right here, Brock, poised to make a run in the playoffs. But they've had to earn that trip to the postseason, haven't they, without some of their teammates here on the field.
And for everyone on this injury report, the key is recovery. If you got a shot to make it back, any shot, you're going to do all you can to be a part of a playoff run. And for those guys out there playing today, the key word is prevention. Do not add anybody else to this list before the postseason arrives.
It's a gain of 12 there. And the Seahawks will have a first down. They're running the option, short side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Offense to the line for second down. This time it's a passing play. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. It's Walker on the option. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
We're driving forward, but won't get beyond the line. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. And off to Walker from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DP knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! They gain 14 on the play, and it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
First and 10, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Walker now from the gun. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Pickup of 2 here. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun on 3rd down. He brings it in. It's a Seattle touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offenses early on.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. He's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's 2nd and 2. He's on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Neither side separating much so far. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And that's good for a gain of 5. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Motioning one of the tight ends. Play action, here's Jackson. Bails out of... This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the set. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Blitz coming here, Jackson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Seahawks taking the field for their 2nd possession. You're watching their passing attack, taking the length of the field last drive, Brock. I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now an inside give to Walker. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Staying with Walker. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Stop for no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th and 2. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Ravens will go on offense. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Connects with Bateman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, a run for Henry. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, Henry. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They've got a man in motion. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Seahawks. In a nice spot, 2nd and inches. Motioning the tight end left. From the 30 on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of Walker. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Okay, this is one of those circumstances where you got to play all the way through the whistle, right? Didn't look good defensively. Give up a big chunk passing play, but then you turn around and one hit totally changes the moment. You get the ball back and you turn the mojo in this building around.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. 1st down, here's Lamar. Andrews with the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Walker going to motion over right. 1st down throw for Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And the Seahawks will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
The Seahawks and this running back headed back out for a new series. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room. Things even more comfortable. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. The throw is caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Trying to work quickly now. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's a throw. He's on the move. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open. 6 in the end.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And the power play up the gut.